Hello, hello everybody. This is C4 Explorer, and today I'm bringing a very special video. This is actually part 2 of my Tuberculosis Sanatorium Hospital Explore. It's not done on the same day as the first video was. I don't know if you guys can hear it over the camera, but it's raining outside. So this is could be a pretty loud explore. This hospital, I went into a bit of the history on the last video, but this particular hospital used to be a tuberculosis sanatorium, and as you can tell throughout where we go, you'll be able to see that this was not a Kirkbride hospital, but it has very Kirkbridean hallways to it. It's a fascinating, very huge place to go to be, and I'm not going to be able to do every single room, but we're going to try to see as much as possible. We got, as you can tell, there's plenty of medical equipment and beds left behind. It gets a lot more interesting the further up we go. Right now I'm starting out on the first floor. It's going to be kind of quirky as to how I'm able to do this, because there's going to be a lot of backtracking, but I want to go ahead and dedicate this video to Ms. Birdnest. This is one of my faithful subscribers, and I just heard something. One of my faithful subscribers, and of course I love all of you, I do. All you people that take time to watch and comment and get in on my videos. But I uploaded some shorts on this hospital, and Ms. Birdnest had commented. She said, "You know how much I love hospitals. I'd really like to see that video." So I decided to go ahead and kind of move up my upload schedule a bit. This room here, there used to be a couple of beds in it, along with this privacy curtain and a defibrillator, and it was an obvious, like, a setup that somebody had put in. Unfortunately, things have been moved around a lot in the various trips that I've been here. But I kind of interrupted myself. As far as this hospital used to be a tuberculosis sanatorium, like I said, and after low incidences of tuberculosis-related illness due to, more advanced care and treatments and things, the place eventually closed down and was eventually bought by the Department of Corrections, and was used for a long time as a prison hospital. And eventually, I'm not entirely sure why, but eventually the prison hospital was closed down and left abandoned. And this is actually, you can see a lot of junk and stuff laying around, but this is actually a very pristine Explorer. I know I say it about a lot of my places, but this is absolutely my favorite Explorer, probably one of the best Explorers that I've ever been able to do. So you have stuff up here for health screening, TB, skin test records. I'm going to be very careful not to call out the name of this place. Unfortunately, it has been called out, and for a long time this hospital was locked down because scrappers and vandals started getting in. Here's some body lifting machines that they'd use for lifting either cadavers or incapacitated patients. You see we have a bunch of wheelchairs over here, potty chairs and stuff. But yeah, the scrappers and vandals did start to get in, and so of course the owners ended up having to lock it down, keep a lot of people out, keep everybody out. Unfortunately, you know, when people start destroying things, it ruins it for everybody. We got a room in here, the shower. Another large room. These long hallways. But yeah, I think from what I understand, ownership changed hands, and I guess the new owners couldn't justify or just didn't care about all the additional security. So here we are. Like I said, plenty of beds everywhere. We got a walker here. We got a made up bed over here with looks like it's been turned down. I think the bed behind it asked it on a date, so it had to be turned down. Yeah, we got some little privacy lockers here. I would assume that they had to, in certain ways, retrofit this hospital to accommodate prisoners rather than patients. Or I guess they would be patients as well. But of course, they would have to retrofit it with bars on some of the windows and things for the accused. Okay, well, we've made it down this hallway, I think. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we'll go ahead and check out back down the way I came. I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back. If you can't tell, my voice is a little scratchy. I went ahead and went to the local karaoke bar last night, did some singing. So we'll come through here. This is the security wing. We got an American flag up on the wall. Security desk. I'm not going to go through everything in here, but I have a lot of stuff left behind. I have a picture of a lady and her dog and a gentleman in the background over there. And we have this room here. This looks like it would have been a reception desk. We have all kinds of detritus and things. I have to be careful around here because there's a few things here that call the name out. We got the little bell. Doesn't work too well. We've got the Bible. bedpan. This, I believe, yeah, this leads to bathrooms. There isn't much over there. We have various keys. No keys, but here they have the morgue, which I'm assuming was the morgue, which, yes, this place does have one. Unfortunately, it's been very stripped out. It's really not even worth visiting. However, there are a lot of really cool features to this place. One of them is right over here. You can see this massive safe door, the Peely paint clock above it. Yeah. Not much in the safe. You see that light up there above my head? I'm wearing this headlight, LED headlight by Lightsall, I think is the name of the company that made it. Bought it at Walmart and figured it'd be pretty cool to have. And this lamp right here, this lamp has been here forever. It's never been shattered or broken or vandalized or anything. We can talk about a positive attitude. We come in here. This would be the kitchen. We're still, some of the stuff is intact in here. We still have a dishwasher. Yeah. Giant sinks. We got some of the stoves going. Giant mixing bowls. And then we've got this over here. It's a really cool feature. We have the spiral staircase. Gotta love a good spiral staircase. We have an elevator. And then, I believe we have a stairway coming up over here. Some nice old chairs. We got some beds over here too. I wish it was sunny outside. It'd be a little bit lighter in here. I hope y'all are seeing everything pretty well. I have a biohazard bag. And we have these beds here. That still has a little traction arm on it. And this bed says hospice. Alright, I'm going to go backtrack to the stairs, get upstairs, and then I'll click back on. Alright, going to be heading upstairs now. We got a pretty cool staircase. I tried the other stairwell, but it was way too wet. Had water dripping everywhere. And we'll go this way first. All right. Not much to see over here. Go ahead and head back the way we came. I'm going to go ahead and pause it again so I don't backtrack too much. Alright, and I'm back. As you can see, this is a pretty well lit hallway. You can see some of the vandalism that has occurred. And this inside here was the chapel, which was actually in much better condition. When I first started exploring this place, you can see the walls have been stripped out. It's kind of neat to see the original vile green hospital peely paint that they had covered up. But yeah, this was a little chapel. They had little confessionals over here. There's some Department of Corrections rain vests, which I could probably use one, to be honest. But yeah, I love these light fixtures. These light fixtures are really nice. And you come in here, they have these giant globes. We got a beautiful piano, which still works. Yep. And a bunch of books. You wonder where all those books came from. I'll just wait till we get to the next room. We have a fake, not really a CPR dummy, but like a figure model. We have signage here for the library. This beautiful library, so well stocked with everything. You can see all the signage. All these books everywhere. Wonder if they have, what was it called, the Court of the Monte Cristo? Is that the one about the prison break? The Shawshank Redemption. They said, where do we file this? We file it under education. But yeah, look at all these intact encyclopedias. They have so many different. World Book, Annals of America, reference books, World Book, the Encyclopedia Britannica. Does anybody remember those? I'm sure a few of you do. Instead of Googling everything, we had encyclopedias. You know, these people go door to door. You could mail order them, and you get a collection of A to Z books that pretty much cover every subject rather succinctly. You know, A for aardvarks and automobiles, all the way to Z for zebras and other words that start with the letter Z. And in here, we have a bunch of intact. There used to be a lot more of this stuff, but we have a lot of intact test tubes, glassware. We have a Gomco cup for a Gomco suction system. We have a bunch of lids. And then in here is the microbiology ward. And this is very toxic. I literally do not want to touch anything in here. But you can see all this powder and stuff everywhere. Some of it's probably asbestos, but I know there were some dangerous biohazard canisters that were left behind and unfortunately never taken away by the proper authorities. And people, I've seen videos of people that have gone in here and they were messing with these canisters. You can see some of these canisters have been torn open. Some of them are actually marked syphilis. So you can imagine how horrifying it is to see somebody actually do that. You know, you don't know what kind of diseases you can pick up, and especially when it's labeled with a particular disease, you got a pretty good idea that syphilis is a hideous disease. It just rots you all over the place and causes insanity. Like most diseases, you know, most diseases aren't very fun at all, but you know, I mean, even me just being here, you see there's a bunch of urinalysis cups everywhere. I mean, even me just being here, walking around, you know, I don't exactly feel all that safe. Somebody left a little Christmas tree, a little Christmas stocking. Yeah, microbiology and biochemistry. But yeah, that's one place I promised myself I'm never gonna touch anything in there. And then we got prison bars. Oh, this is the other. Okay, yeah, I was worried that I wasn't in the right. That I wasn't gonna see this part of the floor. Fortunately, we came right to it. This, as you can tell, this floor got hit the worst by scrappers. There's a lot of ripping out the copper and stuff. It's not nearly as bad on the third floor or the first floor. We got a little office in here. And then over here, you can see the, what I assume was a man trap. They have the prison controls, lockdown controls. And then you had a high security ward over here. And they probably only opened up one of these doors at a time. The guards would walk through, they'd stop, and they'd close the door behind them, and then open the door in front of them, walk through and escort prisoners. This must have been a high security wing. You can see the bars on the windows. I'm really loving these floor tiles, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. It's very Kirkbridean, the style of hallways. And those asbestos, probably asbestos tiles. And we come in here, you can see James Bond must have stayed here, 007 and 008. Yeah, this must have been a maximum security area for high-risk inmates. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to head upstairs here if I can. Not. Okay. Here, I'm going to pause it real quick, y'all. All right. Yeah, I couldn't get through that exit door. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find other access to the stairway so we can get upstairs. Found another nurse's station here. Yeah. We got the lonely chair sitting out here. Yeah, a couple of these rooms actually had murals in them. This one here you can tell has been completely destroyed, decayed off the wall. And then we have the very blue room, this beautiful mural. It's peeling, but still pretty well intact. We got the peely paint up on the ceiling here. We got a fire hose spread out. And we got the creepy chair all by itself. Chair just chilling. We come in here, we got lots of beautiful peely paint, as you can see. And we got some nice overgrowth over here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and backtrack again. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this so I can get back to the stairway that I found. And we're going to hit up the third floor. Alright everybody. We are now on the third floor of the building. This is quite an exhausting walk. Oh yeah. Very cool place. We've seen lots of stuff. And we're going to see lots more. And actually what I think I'm going to do is, because I only have about 2 minutes left, I think I'm going to go ahead and show you this library. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and then I'm going to start part 2 of this video, which will be this third floor, and possibly if I can make it down there, I'll make it to radiology. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. You stay tuned for part 3. Of course, I appreciate y'all watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you all next time for the thrilling conclusion of this tuberculosis hospital. All right, everybody. Goodbye.